in this video, I am going to be taking you for an exciting tour of my food styling kit. You will discover the multifaceted nature of simple tools that help a food stylist to transform ordinary food into something extraordinary. So in case you are looking for some tips to ace your food styling game, you will definitely find some amazing ideas in this tutorial. So stay tuned and keep watching the video till the end. Hello lovely viewers, so this is chef and food stylist Payal Gupta.
And I'm Aditya Sapre, a professional food photographer. And together we welcome you to our Styling Lane studio where the magic of food styling and food photography happens.
And in case you are a foodie, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon for notification to enjoy regular videos from our series.
So Payal, whenever I see you on the sets, you always come with truckload of tools along with you. So how important are these tools for you?
So as a kid, I used to have these workers like plumbers and carpenters come to my house to repair things, and they used to have these fancy box of tools. I used to be so fascinated by them that I decided that when I grow up, I'm actually going to have a box of tools for myself.
Really?
Jokes apart, Aditya. So these tools really form the backbone of my food styling work. They help me to work with a great degree of precision. They help me make my work faster and help me to keep my food fresher for a longer period of time.
Wow, that's interesting. But where are the tools? Wow.
Wait till I tell you how to use each one of these tools and leave you completely spellbound. So today I'm going to be sharing 28 amazing food styling tools with my viewers, and I am going to be giving you a glimpse of how each one of these functions. So I'm going to start off with my favorite tool, which is my chef's knife. Now as you can see, the chef's knife actually has a curved blade. Now this blade allows the knife to move back and forth, allowing the knife to cut swiftly through hard vegetables like potatoes and onions. My next tool is a serrated knife, and as you can see, the knife actually has a serrated edge. The serrated edge allows the knife to cut swiftly through baguettes, bagels and other bread loaves. My next tool is a heavy duty knife, which is also called a chopper, a cleaver or a butcher's knife. Now as you can see, this knife has a very tough blade. This tough blade ensures that the knife can withstand heavy and repeated blows when it is cutting through bones of meat. My next tool is called the utility knife, and true to its name, it's a very versatile knife because this is the one that gets used most in my toolkit, and it is primarily used for cutting vegetables or fruits. My next tool is a crinkle cutter knife, and as you can see, this is a slightly fancier knife. Now in case you want to make your carrots look a slightly fancier for your guests, this is your go-to knife. My next tool is a paper cutter. Now you must be wondering, where does a food stylist actually use a paper cutter? So let me tell you, when I do feast like Onam Sadhya for a shoot, I actually need to serve my food on a banana leaf, and that's when this particular tool becomes very handy. So to ensure that I serve my food on the banana leaf has to be very flat, but the stem at the back does not allow the leaf to lie flat on the ground. So this tool comes in handy. It helps me to remove the stem from the back, thus making my banana leaf absolutely flat to serve food. In case you are a potato lover, this is one tool that you definitely cannot miss, and this is your peeler. Today I am going to be talking specifically about the Y peeler and its other variants, which is basically your serrated peeler and yes, your julienne peeler. So my next tool are scissors. Now scissors come in very handy during shoots. Right from a fine point scissor, which is basically used for trimming the burger buns, to a regular scissor which is used for opening packets, to a heavy duty scissor which is used for cutting stems of flowers. A must-have tool for all the pizza lovers out there. This is your pizza cutter, which you definitely cannot miss out on your toolkit. Struggling to open a can of beans or a bottle of ketchup on the sets? Make sure that you equip yourself with a bottle opener cum a can opener as your food styling tool next time. My next tool is a fork. which I mostly use on the set for forking up my spaghetti or rice. My next tool is a spoon, which I use for spooning out curries, gravies, rice, and many other things on set. So my next tool is something without which any food styling shoot is incomplete, and that's my pretty little tweezer. Now these tweezers come in very handy when you want to place your minute nuts and saffron on top of your dishes. So next time you're on the set, do not forget to carry your little tweezer. My next tool is a pair of tongs, which helps me to place spaghetti and salads very artistically on a plate. Struggling to keep your food fresh for a longer time on set, specifically your salad leaves, then use a spritzer. My next tool is a reusable adhesive called the Blu Tack, and this is primarily used for keeping food objects and packs stand upright on sets. In case you want to give your chilled beverages a frosty look, then petroleum jelly is your go-to tool. My next pretty little tool is a super adhesive, a super glue, which is called the Fevikwik, and right from sealing the tear on chicken drumstick to keeping a crown on top of a tomato, this super glue is super efficient. My next tool is pretty amazing, and it's a fruit salt. Now this fruit salt is used for creating fizziness in drinks once you finish pouring them. So have you ever found yourself in a situation where the food you cooked for the shoot looks a tad undercooked? Do not bother to transfer your food to a hot plate or an oven. Instead, go grab a blowtorch. So my next tool is a bottle of glycerine. Now I mix this glycerine with water and spray them on my beverage glasses to give them a chill look. Paper towels and tissues, I use them on my shoot for wiping gravies from my plate and also for dabbing excess moisture from my herbs. I use these cheese boards as chopping boards on sets and use them to cut vegetables in places where I have a space constraint. Q-tips or cotton swabs as they are called, they are used for removing those tiny stains from plates and bowls of food. My next tool is a wipe, which is used for keeping my workplace spotlessly clean. I use a sharpening stone on sets to ensure that my knives are always sharp. To ensure continuity in terms of my food portion size on the TVC shoots, I always ensure that I carry the weighing scales.
Out of all the tools that we saw today, tweezer fascinated me the most. Do let us know which tool fascinated you the most in the comment section below.
And in case you would like to purchase any of these tools, the link is in the description. So hopefully this episode gave you newer ideas about food styling tools and has answered some of the questions that you might have had.
I'm sure, Payal. I never saw so many tools together at one place. The list of tools is really fascinating.
But the list is not over yet. We shall be back next Saturday with another set of tools from the Styling Lens series. So stay tuned and keep watching.